So the preparations are well underway for us to head west. And we are here at Discount Tire, getting some new tires on the beast. So before we get the new tires on, I'm going to take some measurements because we're going up in size. So right here at our highest point, it looks like we are 30 1/4 inches on the front. And on the back, we are 31. So with the new tires on, the Falken WIldpeak At4s, it looks like on the front, we have 31 3/8 as a measurement on there. And on the backs, we have 32 5/8. But now it is time to get these guys right here. Sumosprings. We got the front ones in here, and then we have the rear ones right there. These are the bump stop replacements. If you're not familiar, we got the yellows, the heavy duties. So let's get these installed. So we're gonna start here at the back, throwing in these Sumosprings, these yellow heavy duty bump stops. I already read through the installation guide. It's pretty simple. These are pretty much, just plug and play. So let's get into it. So here under the Ekko, I'm going to try to show you exactly what I have to swap out if you're not familiar. All right, so you see right there that black bump stop. That black bump stop is what we need to swap out. So let's get that slid out of there. You can see that at the top right there, there's a little cup, I guess you could say. I got to pull that out and then unbolt that and then replace the new ones in. So it comes with some spacers from Sumosprings. You got some spacers in here that you can throw in. On the Ekko, I know from other owners that have installed these, you don't need the spacer, you just need your base plate, of course your Sumospring, and then it comes with 2 sets of bolts, a longer one, a shorter one. You need the shorter one, since we're not using those spacer plates. And there's what it looks like with the bolt. It goes right through there. Gotta make sure you put your washer in, of course. And then this is gonna bolt in where the old one was. So let's get that old one removed. And just a heads up, they do include some Loctite. Make sure you use that. So we finished the backs. This side took us a while. It took like 1.5 to 2 hours. Other side took 5 minutes, so just make sure you have the proper tools and jack it all the way up. But now it's onto the front. We've already cleaned the passenger side springs. It's looking, good. And this right here, you see you have a shallower side and a deeper side. Deeper side faces down towards the ground. So let's go get this installed. So this is kind of a pain in the butt because you got to bend it and get it in here, but I'll get it on here and we'll show you the final product. All right, so fronts are finished thanks to Peter. He actually put them in for me. And we're about 32 inches now. So it's pretty good lift that we've received just via going a little bit one size up on the tires and then throwing in the Sumos.
And now Justin is on his way over to the garage because Neil gets to do this all over again.
And Peter.
On Justin's Ekko. So here we go. So the final numbers have come in after adding our new tires and the Sumos. We have gained in the front 1 3/4 inches, and in the back we are just shy of an extra 2 inches total. And the fun begins again. Justin, are you excited?
Very. Well, another project is done and completed. We're gonna see how this thing drives tomorrow. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. I've been working on this since 11. It's now 3. Did take like a lunch break, but It's been a lot, so we're going to see how it handles tomorrow and see if we can tell you if there's a change or not. And just a little bonus tip, if you are doing the Sumosprings on the rear, this right here is a bendable, flexible drill bit. And this right here makes putting that bolt up and in and screwing it in initially really easy, because on the Ekko you're going to have about this much space at max when you have it jacked up. So it's very hard to get any of your extensions for your sockets and things like that, for your wrench up in there. So just a little tip, get one of these bendable bits. Today I am showing you an affordable light option. They look like the Baja Designs LP9s, but way cheaper. So you can get two of these for like 1/3 of the price of one of the Baja Designs LP9s. So we're gonna get them hooked up, and then we'll let you know down the road how they work. So as you can see, we are doing a bunch of cleaning. We're getting ready, preparing to head out west. We're here at home base. But over here, got our little Defiance Tools table set up. And look at these. Let's take that off. Those look kind of like the Baja Designs LP9s, don't they? They have the daytime running lights around them, and they are solid quality from at least a form factor. So as you can see, it's metal, it's solid. So I purchased these off Amazon, and these are what they are. You can take a look and see. Like I said, they have the daytime running lights around here. This will light up, this will light up, and then obviously then you can activate the LED 9 lights through there and have tons of light. I got these in the yellow because I already have white lights up front. So we're gonna see how they look. But something a little bit different about these, because of those running lights, I had this yellow wire. So I have a 8-gang switch panel from aux beam that I'm gonna hook this up to, so I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna run that. So now I'm just prepping the wires. I got them stripped. Gonna get these two lights tied in together. I'm gonna put on some quick disconnects, and that way if I ever want to change out lights, or if these don't perform as well as what I've seen from others or heard from them, then I'd be able to swap them out for a different set of lights. So I'm not going to bore you with all that, but I'll get this done and show you the final product. Well, we finished getting everything wired and got these all ready to roll right here. See, got some heat shrink on there. Got these sides ready to go into my switch panel underneath the hood. Everything's looking all good and clean. So now comes the fun part of getting these up here. I got to move these two lights out a little further on my bracket, and then those two are going in the middle right there. So I finished the lights. As you can see, I took out the two smaller ones. These ones right here, took them out. They just didn't really fit in. I don't like how I had to run these wires across, but I'll figure out a way to get that covered up here. But once it gets dark out, I'm gonna show you guys these lights. And like I said, I ran these off our switch panel. So as you can see now, I have our underglow lights, our ambers, which the bumper one right here is the lights themselves. The amber is actually for the running lights. I didn't want to connect them in and have them as set as running lights. You'll see what I mean when I show you later. And then these right here are the ones that are mounted right up there. So this took me a few hours, but it's pretty simple. I just had to replace the lights, so I had to strip some wires and get those rerouted, the wires through, and then I had to run a separate wire through the grill and up through a little passway. And I'll have a link up here somewhere where you can see where I ran that switch panel before and how that works. So I just was able to tie into that, have two buttons, one for the daytime running lights around the lights, and then the 9 LEDs themselves are linked in where I originally had our bumper lights marked on that switch panel. So check that out. So this right here is our new lights at night. Look at those. So that's like the running lights. And then now I'll have Brittany turn them on fully, and look at those. Bright. And here is a shot with those lights from the side. Look at how that lights it up. So I think we found a pretty good affordable option if you're looking to not spend $1,200 on two Baja Designs LP9 lights. These seem to be really great quality. We'll definitely update you guys all in future videos, but it seems like it's a good option, and you could spend about $150-ish or so for the two of these versus $1,200, so that's pretty awesome. So we're gonna have a link down in the description to Amazon where these are located, so you guys can purchase them if you want. Feel free to reach out and ask questions if you have any questions. I'm no expert, but they're pretty easy to install. And if you appreciated this video, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and of course subscribe if you haven't. We really appreciate you all following along, and we have a lot more to share this year. We have some big plans, so we're looking forward to taking you guys along. We will catch you guys in the next one. See you later.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see